Alright, so for the third time around now, we have a battle with some hacking sore loser from Cerebi. And he sends out this Frost Blast thing, and I Stone Edge it, and I'm just thinking here, oh my god, it has a Focus Sash. I should have U-turned. It has a Focus Sash. It has a Focus Sash. Fuck my life. So he Ice Beams and kills off my Flygon, and that kind of just pisses me off. So I do something stupid here, and I go into Scissor, my green swarm scissor named Kermit that's a girl. He Destiny Bonds, and I'm like, okay, he's gonna Destiny Bond, I should sub. And then I remembered that Bullet Punch goes before Destiny Bond. And I'm like, wait, will Destiny Bond still get me? I thought attack or something. So I switch out and go into Bob Marley, which I should have done in the first place just to get Sandstorm damage. I mean, and it dies to the Sandstorm without hurting Bob Marley. And so he brings in a Swampert, and I bring out, or I take him back, and I go to Can't Touch This, because I figure he's either going to Stealth Rock, Waterfall, or Earthquake. If he Earthquakes, it misses. If he Stealth Rocks, this is a Sandstorm team, and it's not going to do anything. And if he Waterfalls, I can A, live it, or B, Sandveil, as it just did, make it miss. Whoa, I spent so much time talking about why I did that. I'm so far through the battle now. Alright, so I end out good left undone, because I know I can survive an Earthquake, and Rock Polish, because Agilogross is for lames. But at this health, I'm not 100% sure I can survive the Earthquake, so I just switch back out into... Well, actually, no, I don't switch out. God, I should think before I say things. I Zen Headbutt, because I know he's going to switch out. I don't remember how I knew. Because I knew Zen Headbutt was going to do a cum load to whatever he switched in. And it did end up doing a lot to Heatran. But I know he wouldn't have switched in if he wasn't Scarfed. And I see the Fire Blast coming from a million miles away and switch in Bob Marley for the obvious resist. And so I Stone Edge and miss, because fuck my life. I wasn't going to Earthquake because I knew he'd switch into something flying or levitating. I'm like, cool, Stone Edge will hurt it. So I go for it again, and I don't go for it again. God, I should really watch this before I narrate. Fuck. Alright, so I bring in Kermit, and I think I dropped the sub here. Yes, I do drop the sub, because I predict to switch into Heatran, which I should have remembered doing. And so, I know he's going to go for the Fire Blast or Earth Power to break the sub. Wow. That's a waste. So I just put up the sub just to get protection, because I knew he was going to move first, and I wanted to Superpower and kill off the fucking Heatran, because leaving it alive would make my life so much harder. So I don't feel like using my Leaky Berry to get back to neutral attack, so I switch out here on the Togekiss, and I bring in Bob Marley, and I expect him to Flamethrower. So now I'm like, okay, maybe he did that because he was predicting a switch into something. And Air Slash's stab is supposed to just Flamethrower being a Flamethrower, and he switches out because he can't do anything. Even though I find out later he has Aura Sphere, so I guess he's just a bad battler. And I Stone Edge. You have no idea how close I was to crunching, and I know crunching would have KO'd it. And he sets up this Reflect, and I do crunch, but it doesn't kill. So I guess it wouldn't have killed it in the first place. I guess not. Sandstorm kills him, so it doesn't matter. I don't care. And he brings out Swampert, and I just sort of leave in Bob Marley to die because my Sandstorm's up. I don't think he can change that. Bob Marley's wrecked his shit, and I think Bob Marley's done enough. Yeah, he's done enough. So I bring out Gliscor, just wall him to hell, and I Earthquake. I'm like, what? That did like nothing. And his Waterfall misses. I'm like, okay, I'd live it anyway. Big deal. And for most of this battle, or for an important part of it, I forget that he has the Reflect up. So I Earthquake, just because I have nothing else to do, and I don't want to switch into a Waterfall with anything. Even though everything can live it, I think. Now that Bob Marley's gone, Flygon's gone. I have Gliscor, Jirachi, Metagross. And I don't remember what the last thing is. It's probably dead as is. So I Earthquake, and I knew I should have Toxiced. And just because I'm a fucking dumbass, I didn't, even though I saw the switch coming a million miles away. And here, I just Toxic it, because Toxic is pro. And then he air slashes, and I knew nothing he could do anything because, yeah, I win life with this Gliscor. And so I roost up here because I'm banking the air slash is his strongest attack because he didn't use an ice beam. I don't even know if Togekiss can use ice beam. Learn ice beam. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Alright. So he air slashes again, and I just roosted off shit because why is this song playing twice? I don't have it on repeat. What the hell? There we are. Alright, so I was basically trying to toxic stall the Togekiss, never planning to record this. And that toxic stall like went on for 20 minutes maybe. And so I roost and recover a lot. And the reflect wears off. I'm like, fuck! So pissed. And so I earthquake, and it doesn't do shit. Well, I mean, it does a lot, but I want it to KO. And he avalanches. It hits for 480 damage because it's 4 times super effective. And plus the double damage from it hitting after I hurt him. I'm surprised the Tyranitar was that defensive though. I'm like the only person that runs a defensive non-Boa Tyranitar, and Boa is so obsolete it's not even funny. Alright, so I bullet punched expecting to kill or do respectable damage to anything he brings in. It doesn't do shit to Togekiss. So now I'm thinking, is it defensive or something? Then I remember I'm not technician. Alright, so I bring out Metagross just to set up, and he air slashes, doesn't do cum. Because I knew he didn't have the flamethrower at this point, so I'm like, okay, he can't do anything! And I go for the rock polish, and I think he either roosts or T-waves. No, he withdraws. Brings out Swampert on my rock polish. And here, the whole reason I posted the battle, because he said the Zen Headbutt crit, coming from 405 attack Metagross, mattered here. And even if it did matter, let's look at it this way. If it can't do that much damage without a critical hit stab Zen Headbutt, you wouldn't have enough attack EVs to KO me, stupid fucking... So he brings out Togekiss, and I miss the Meteor Mash because my life is just fail when it comes to Pokemon. And he T-waves me, and I have to set up another rock polish to have any hope of doing anything, sort of. Not really, because I can live everything he throws at me. Just wanted to dick around a bit. So he roosts. I rock polish, and I'm faster again, because Agilogross is for pussies. Rock polish is pro. And so I Zen Headbutt here because it has barely better accuracy than Meteor Mash. I think I Zen Headbutt. Do I Zen Headbutt? I Zen Headbutt, and I kill it because, like I said, 405 attack. I don't kill it. What? What? I don't kill it? Are you serious? Alright, well it dies to Sandstorm and Toxic, I think. And if it doesn't, I don't remember this at all, and I'm getting old, and I should probably be either A, put in the home, or B, put down. Maybe both? I don't know. I don't care. So he brings out the Tyranitar, and I KO it with Meteor Mash. Big surprise. I outspeed. Bad game. Stupid random Cerebi guy. I hate hackers. Sort of. Not really. Not all hackers.